It's me again, Samuel, with Brahman Home Inspections. We're home inspectors. However, today we're somewhere in the DMV and we're conducting a mold inspection. So what I'm doing now is the air sampling portion of that mold inspection. First thing I did, as you can see outside the window of the home in front of the front entry, approximately 10 feet away, I collected air sampling. That's a control sampling, just so I can get the count of the ambient spores that's in the environment when I send it off to the lab. Okay. Another important piece of the kit, which is here with the various different samplers, is I'll pull this form out the sun so you can see it a little better. And this is the chain of custody. This is where I have to put the report, where I collected it, the date time I collected it, the flow rate that I used for my pump, using a rotometer, which I'm going to show you here in a second, and what type of device I was using. As you can see, just left of the X, P5, T, and P5. So for here in this home, after I did the inspection, I decided to go 2 air samplings, 1 control outside, and 1 air sample on the inside, and tape, because I did see an apparent mold growth, and I wanted to get that on tape to send that into the lab for further analysis. And this is the cassette on the end. I'm actually going to show you one of these cassettes. It's part of the kit. This is a cassette. It's sealed. And this is the cassette in action, ready to go. And what's going to happen is when I hit the switch on the pump, it's going to suck in air at a preset rate. And within the cassette, there's an invisible a tape film. And that's what collects the spores. And that's what's compared in the lab between what's out in the ambient environment and what's on the inside to see if it's elevated spore conditions. Okay, now I'm gonna hit the switch and cut this puppy on and begin to collect. It'll be about 5 minutes that I'll be collecting this air sample, which is standard. Okay, I want to ensure that the flow rate is 5. I've already calibrated it when I was bringing it in. I want to make sure that nothing happened, wasn't bumped or anything. And as you can see, I have the little ball there. It's lollipopping right on top of the 5. And that's where I want it to be. Lollipopping right on top of the 5. And what you're looking at right there with the knob is a rotometer. And that's about it. After the air sample has been collected, I'm going to seal it off. I'm going to label the location, the time. I'm going to put it in the package, and I'm going to send it off in the FedEx mailer and just wait to see what the results are from the lab, so I can give both the report and the air samples and the lab report to the customer